Good afternoon. It looks great out there, but we've had a rough morning in parts of the valley. In the south, we had those storms rumble through, at times severe in southeastern North Dakota. And then as the rain departed the valley, extremely high winds in their wake. But right now things are looking quieter, and we'll continue to see that for a little bit longer. Already starting to see some storms form though for this afternoon. Can we please take a look at our radar now? Our temperatures right now, we're looking at 68 degrees in Fargo, 70 in Grand Forks, 72 in Gwinner, and 70 in Fergus Falls. And those temperatures will continue to rise as long as we see that sun and that warmer air kicking in out of the south and east. We've got those strong winds still, a 38-mile-per-hour gust in Thief River Falls there. Elsewhere, some 20s to some 30s as well. And checking out our radar now, we're looking at some rain showers just in our eastern viewing area. There might be some strong winds still in the wake of this system, right where you see that little curl there. That's what we call where a wake low would typically be behind a line of some severe or strong storms. As that rolls through, you start to get that air moving very quickly into that low, and that's where we got those wind gusts to 60, 70, even 80 miles per hour behind this system. So we might be still getting some strong winds in the Lake of the Woods area, but there's also a little bit of storm formation trying to get going in parts of the Southern Valley. Basically between Park Rapids and Detroit Lakes, we're looking at a couple of cells popping up. No lightning associated with them at the moment, but we're going to keep an eye on that line. And behind this, we've been seeing some clearing. So as long as that sun continues, those temperatures will rise. We'll get warmer air also lifting into the valley, and that's all going to help fuel some storms for this afternoon. So through the afternoon hours, kind of a relative calm this afternoon until we start to see those storms form. Around 3 o'clock, starting to see some hints of formation, and then by the time we get to around 5 o'clock, you can see some reds and yellows popping up here. That's the area where we're concerned for with the initial storm development, some of those supercell storms popping up with the afternoon heat and the sun, and we're going to expect to see some of them produce some hail, some damaging winds, and we can't rule out the potential for one or two of these to spawn a tornado. So we're looking at that potential in the Southern Valley especially. Around 7:30, the storms become more numerous, and we're looking at this really starting to blossom into the evening hours. Around 9 o'clock, you can see numerous areas of thunderstorms, many of them likely severe, even up to the Canadian border, and this continues to work its way through the valley late tonight. 11 o'clock, starting to form into a bowing line segment, so the threat more of those straight line winds and hail continues into the late night hours tonight, and then that sweeps out of here into the early morning hours tomorrow by around 5 a.m. The worst part of that system out of here, though we may still get some wraparound showers and thunderstorms with this into the afternoon on Wednesday. So your severe storm risk today, we're looking at the southern half of the valley, that enhanced threat for some severe storms, including Fargo-Moorhead down toward the Sisseton area. That's where we may see a few tornadoes. But anywhere in the valley, we're basically looking at the possibility for a severe storm, with the threat being any type of severe weather with this one. In addition to that, we've already seen some places reporting close to 2 inches of rain from this morning, and we're going to be adding to that as this system moves through today. So as those heavy rains fall, there might be some brief urban flooding going on in some of those low-lying areas and streets with this system with some heavy rain. Of course, we need the rain, just didn't necessarily want it all at once, and that will continue into early Wednesday with a few, again, showers into the late part of the day on Wednesday as well. We quiet things down for Friday and this weekend. A little unsettled still, but I'm hoping Father's Day will end up being on the dry side. But again, today, definitely want to be weather aware, have that Valley News Live weather app downloaded, and of course, we'll be keeping you updated throughout the afternoon and evening here.
Such great advice with the app too, because you can program it as those alerts come in. They pop up right on your phone with push alerts and everything, so you always know what's going on.
Right, even if your power goes out, as we've already seen today.